Hello guys, what's up? Slasher44 here, and today we are playing some gun game on Carrier. But we're not going to talk about that. We are going to talk about the future, and my future, and well, pretty much everyone's future. So let's start off with the definition of future. So the definition of future is the time or a period of time following the moment of speaking or writing. So technically, after what I say right now, that's technically the future, but it's not because it's right now. But technically, after what I say is the future, but when you think about it, it's still now because after what I said just happened. So really, it's the past. Sorry. Anyway, I'm not talking about the near future or what's going to happen after I'm done this video. I'm talking about what's going to happen within the next few years for me because as you guys may or may not know, I graduated last year, and this year I went back to play sports. Unfortunately, sports got canceled in Ontario because the stupid teacher strike. But anyway, that's not the future. That's right now. So in the future, I literally a week ago, a bit more than a week ago, I applied for university and college. And that got me thinking about my future and what people are promised in their future. People are promised a few things. First of all, let's start off by when you're growing up, you're pretty much promised that one day you're going to grow old, have a family, have a job, own a house, own a car, that kind of thing. Even though that's not the future some people want. Some people may not want a family. Some people may want to be alone. Some people, they don't want the normal thing. Some people don't want a job. Some people, they just don't like that kind of thing. But of course, most people, they do have a job. So what I applied for in university is I applied for 3 universities. I applied for University of Waterloo, University of Western, University of McMaster University. I applied for all of them for kinesiology, and then I applied for a couple of colleges for the firefighter program and paramedic program. Because I do want to be a firefighter. It's just you get into be a firefighter easier if you have a degree. So, where am I going with this, you may be asking. Okay, so where I'm going with this is people perceive their futures as something that's going to be great, something that's going to get better. But the way I'm looking at it is you can never know if that promise is going to be true. For example, for all I know, yeah, I have these great plans to go away to university, might not even go away, I might just stay at home. But anyway, nonetheless, to go to university, to grow up, to eventually get a job. But who knows, maybe, I want to be a firefighter. Maybe in the next 3 years or so, I'll get in a car accident and not be able to walk. I won't be able to be a firefighter then. You go under the assumption that everything is going to go your way. So now doing this, it leads to the way people think of the whole living in the moment kind of theme, which I do believe is really important. But how are we supposed to live in the moment when all these expectations of getting good grades, doing good things, working at a job are put upon us? That balance is really hard to find between things you want to do and things you need to do. So what I find is making things you need to do fun. For example, whenever I study, I don't study the normal way. So first of all, I start off and I make food. I know that has nothing to do with studying, but nonetheless, it helps me. It gives me something else to do as I study. It gives me that eating thing, right? So I make the food, or I make a drink, or I make a milkshake. Milkshakes are my favorite thing to eat while studying. And then I go downstairs, I sit on top of my pool table with my notes and eat the food, or drink the drink, and study as I do that. And for me, that just adds a little bit of flair to the studying, and it brightens up the future, and it brightens up the present with something more exciting than just what I need to do. But anyway, that's the end of the gameplay. Let me know what you're thinking for your future and what you think of the topics that I talked about today. And until next time, guys, peace out.